Chill there. H3T's put that dang on time. Shout out to my Cookie Crisp. This cereal is fucking terrible, by the way. Don't buy Cookie Crisp. This shit is ass. Hi! That's a horrible way to start a video. Welcome to another Brooklyn Nets video. Before we officially get underway, might I suggest if you like Brooklyn Nets content, subscribing to the kid. Hit the subscribe button. I upload 2 Brooklyn Nets videos every week, unless something wild happens, like we hire a former player as a coach. Then I would need to break the cycle to make a video immediately. But if you like Brooklyn Nets content, subscribe to the channel. I'm your guy. I got you. I'll entertain you through this off season. Trust me. I've done it many times before. But that's neither here nor there. Today we are talking about head coach Steve Nash, which is still a lot. That's still a lot. While I like the hire, don't get me wrong, I fucks with the hire. It's just a lot to say, kind of like President Trump was. That was just weird to say at one point. Now it's the new normal, I guess, but that's not here nor there. Head coach Steve Nash says that he's going to play Kevin Durant at all 5 positions. Now, on the surface, that doesn't seem that wild. The headline's a little crazy, but it doesn't seem all that wild. I feel like in Golden State, we saw Kevin Durant play every goddamn position there was, especially with Stephen Curry playing off-ball so much. I feel like we've seen this movie before. He was a part of a system where fucking Draymond Green was a point forward. So I feel like we've seen this movie before. When they did their Hamptons death lineup, KD could have easily played at the 5. You can't really tell if you're out there. Like, it's not like, it's not like in, like, 2K, where it's like it has to be, oh, you're a 4, so you're guarding another 4. With all the switching that goes on and such, Kevin Durant was basically the 5. That man's, like, 7 feet tall. I can see it happening. I can see it happening if he got switched off on a big or something like that. And I think depending on the lineup, it's something that is possible. With the league going to this whole small ball thing as it is, not super small ball because we saw what happened to the Rockets. That was a prediction I am willing to admit I was completely wrong on. That, hey, everything was good until they saw the Lakers, but that's not the end of there. With everyone basically playing small as it is in the league, I'm sure Kevin Durant can handle it. There are only 2 places where I draw genuine concern, and that is the center and point guard. I believe that maybe during certain parts of the game, like the end of the game and maybe the second half of the first quarter, I can see how this is a good idea. I don't think there's going to be a night where the starting lineup is going to be KD at the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at the same time. Like, I don't think he'll be the starting point guard. I don't think he'll be the starting center. I don't think something like that is ever going to happen. I strictly think it's just from the standpoint that Kevin Durant can play all 5 positions. Not that he will actually start. I don't think we have to worry about wild shenanigans like that. Now, him playing the 3 and 4 interchangeably as far as where he starts, that could change all depending on the matchup. But as far as like a in ink, this is what they're going to throw out there tonight. You got Kevin Durant at the 2, Kevin Durant at the 3, Kevin Durant at the 4. I don't really think we need to worry about some wild shit like that. I don't think we're going to see a night where Kevin Durant is starting at the 1. We've got too many people that can already handle that type of responsibility. We still got Karis LeVert, who can legitimately start at 1, 2, and 3. You got my main man, Chris Chioza, which we're going to get into that later this... Let me tell you something, later this week. We're going to talk about my guy, Chris Chioza, but that's not either there. You got Spencer Dinwiddie, you got Kyrie Irving, you got people that can handle that. I don't think there's going to be a night where all 3 of them motherfuckers going to be out. You're not going to have to worry about that shit. You still got Jeremiah Martin. Hell, Garrett Temple can probably run point. Like, I don't really think you need to worry about shit like that. I think it's strictly on a mid-game matchup basis. I don't think there's anything to be concerned about. Especially when you got Jared Allen and DeAndre Jordan. They're not going to be benched for Kevin Durant. I don't think this was a literal post. I think this is just a metaphorical he can play 1 through 5. So for anyone who might have been a little bit concerned or thought this was some wild shit, I don't think Steve Nash literally means that. I think it's just pointing out that Kevin Durant can legitimately play all 5 positions. Nothing to worry about. We're not going to see him trying to guard a DeMarcus Cousins or something like that, or like a Dwight Howard. I don't think we'll need to worry about that unless it's like off of a switch or something like that. And I think KD can handle himself among the best guards. He can handle Jokic. Maybe. I think the situation will be okay, but that's neither here nor there. Let me know your thoughts on the shenanigans down below. And can I just say, searching for topics for videos is so much more pleasant on this side of the fence, because on the other side of the fence, it's just cue depression and obsession by XXXTentacion, and I'm just sitting there just trying to smile through the pain, just depression and upset. But that's neither here nor there. See y'all later. And by all means, leave a topic of what you would like me to talk about down below. Again, we got a long off season together, so let's make the most of it. I'll see y'all later.